addressing it to all the candidates? Okay, I'll address it to the mayoral candidates and to Lisa Intiman, because she has already said, she's already indicated her great interest in residential amenity. I live in a street where I live in a street where there's been an ongoing problem of several properties involved in illegal holiday rental. This has continued despite a DAP meeting determining that it could not be done. I would like to know how aggressive people will be in trying to stamp this sort of activity out, and in particular what their attitudes are to the development or the declaration of residential zones which cannot be used for holiday rental. And I'd suggest that should start in the canal area, where the noise travels right across the water in every direction.
You've asked the question, thank you. Could somebody answer that, please?
I don't know that everybody understands where this was. I think that was relating to Airbnb, as in relating to Airbnb. I think related to Airbnb, so things that were being used as accommodation places without having really gone through appropriate processes. So council is actually looking at doing that, but at the present time, the state government was already going through a process to actually look at something across the whole state. So rather than jump in and then find we've got to undo what we've already done or modify and change, this was due to come out towards later in the end of the year, so it would be better to wait for that process rather than upset things the second time around. So it was better to wait than jump in straight away.
Next question. And please, question, not a speech.
This question is addressed to Peter Alley, John Saunders and Lee Dixon from the Camden Haven area. How would electing a resident from the Camden Haven region improve the delivery of amenities and services to that area? Thank you.
I'm always interested when I hear people talk about coming, councils coming down to the Camden Haven. Basically, if there was councils within the Camden Haven, nobody would, there wouldn't need to be a need for a councillor to come down to the Camden Haven because there'd already be one there. Look, local government is about local issues and local representation. It's about which is why so many people are engaged in this whole process, and why so many of you are here, because you want to meet the candidates directly, you want to interact with them directly. It's in the benefit of council that the councillors know their local community and are able to properly represent their local community. So that's why local representation is so important.